Hey guys, what's going on? So back again, episode 5. Finally I was able to get the camera in there and record this workout. It's been awesome so far. This is the 6th week I've been doing the Wendler 531 and I've been loving it. I've been incorporating joker sets and first set last, new stuff that Wendler has written about in his new book called Beyond 531. So if you guys are just starting this program, I'd recommend getting the first book, which is just 531 by Jim Wendler. And if you guys are wanting to try more of the advanced stuff, or if you're just bored and you want different stimulus for training, go ahead and check out Beyond 531. But this is the 3rd week of the 2nd cycle. And so, as I've explained before, week 1, you'll do a rep range. Week 2, you'll change it. And week 3, you'll change it. And then you just go right back to what you did on week 1, week 2, and week 3. So if you guys have seen the other videos, you kind of know where I'm at. But this, like I said, is week 3. And on week 3, the first set, you're going to do 75% for 5 reps. Then you're going to do 85% for 3 reps, and then 95% times 1. And right here you guys are seeing the advanced stuff. I'm a little behind with my commentary, but on the 3rd set you're always going to use that as a PR set. So on this backtracking, you guys already saw that, but I hit 4 reps on my PR set. So you're supposed to hit 95% for 1 rep, and then if you get more, great. So I got 4, which is great. And then the joker set that I decided to do next is just increase that poundage by 5% and then hit it for a single. And then I added 5% again and hit it for a single. So that was the joker sets that I decided to do. And so all you have to do, depending on what week you guys are on, obviously this week I was on 1 rep, so that's why I hit 1 rep. And then you just saw a first set last set, and all that was is just taking what weight I used on my first set, which I think was I don't know, 290, something like that. I hit for as many reps as I could, trying to hit, you know, good form right before failure, so to speak. So I think I hit 15, which was pretty cool. And then right here you guys are seeing just my accessory movement. Nothing fancy. I'm doing the boring but big variation of his program with the accessories. And so you just saw me do deads, and obviously I'm doing squats here. On my squats, I'm taking 50% of my training max, and I'm hitting that for 5 sets of 10. And it's what's kind of crazy that I've noticed is it's got progressively, I don't know, easier and harder, if that makes sense. I feel stronger, my endurance is getting better, but at the same time I can definitely feel the toll after the workout's done, you know. So I'm liking it so far. I mean, it's kind of the best of both worlds. I know that my strength is improving, and you know how you guys feel if you guys have done the normal bodybuilding bro workouts where, you know, you're not necessarily sore the next day, but you have a, you know, you did something, you know. So it's a good feeling. You know, this week you're only supposed to hit his program 4 days a week, and so sometimes I'll, depending on how I feel, I'll hit 3 days in a row, take a day off, hit another day, and then, you know, if I feel up to it, I'll just do some accessory movements or work abs or whatever. I mean, I'm one of the guys that I like going to the gym a lot anyway, and so on this program I know it's taxing on your central nervous system with all these big lifts and the poundages that you're hitting. So I just want to recommend, if you guys are doing this program and you're doing it kind of the way that I'm doing it, just make sure you don't go crazy on your accessory lifts where you make yourself super sore, because already, I mean, if you look at the way I wrote this program out, or the way that I chose to do it, I'm doing, like, for instance, squats on day 1, and then my boring but big is deadlifts, and then day 2 I'm doing overhead press, And then my boring but big, I'll do bench press. And then the day after that, I'm doing deadlifts first, 5-3-1. And then I'm doing squats for the boring but big, which you're seeing today. And so the other accessories that I chose, by the way, are just mainly focusing on back. It's kind of a pull day. And by the way, on this, I'm just doing as many reps as it takes to get to 50. So I'm trying to minimize the sets that it takes to get there. And so I think today I hit 22 reps on the first set. I hit something like 10 on the second set for these pull-ups here. And then the third set, I think I hit 9 and then something like 8. I don't know if I can count, but I believe that equals 50. So I was able to get there with 4 sets. I do know that. So that was kind of nice, because I remember when I first started this program 6 weeks ago, I hadn't done pull-ups as much, and I think I remember it took me like 6 sets to get there. So in my book, that's a great improvement. I feel really good about it. And you know, I'm hitting PRs all over the place with just these accessory movements and mainly the big lifts. Of course, I know that's the focus, but it's just really cool to feel like you've done something, feel like you're improving, feel like the program's working. You know, and contest season's over. I'm getting a little bit more food in. You know, I'm trying to stay somewhat lean, but trying to gain at the same time. You know, I know that you have to be in a surplus to gain, but what I'm trying to say is I'm in a small surplus. So I'm just trying to give myself enough calories where my body stays somewhat lean. I don't want to put on a lot of fluff because I don't plan to compete for a couple of years. So I want to be one of the guys that looks like he lifts when I still go to the gym. So, and today I thought it would be cool. I filmed just about every lift that I did and every set that I did. So some of you may think this is monotonous, and I put this up for some of you that might want to see every set, just to have fun with it. So this obviously is bent over rows. I really like them. In this last year, I really didn't have them in my program as much, and I kind of felt really confident about my back. And to be honest, I shouldn't have. I kind of focused more on my chest, and I know I've brought it up, but my back was kind of lagging. So I'm doing a lot more pulling in this program, and at the same time, I'm really happy about the way it's designed, the way that it's set up, and I can't say enough good things about it. So for those of you that are looking for a good program to jump on, something that doesn't require a ton of thought, meaning you just figure out your training max, and then once you know that, you hit your lifts, figure out the percentage, you know the weight that you're going to use, you know the reps that you're going to use, so you're in the gym and out of the gym. So again, right now you guys are seeing all these accessory lifts because I'm focusing on more of a pull day, like I said. But at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter if you hit these accessory movements or not. On this program, the 6 weeks that I've been on it, there's some days where I just hit squats and deads and I'm toast and I get the hell out of there. You know, I go home, eat some food. And then there's other days like today where I felt just awesome, so I hit a lot more accessory movements. So that's kind of the beauty of it, guys. And that's, you know, if you've trained for, I don't know, a few years, you should know your body well enough where if you feel like, you know, spending a little bit more time in the gym, go ahead. I mean, if you're eating enough food, in my opinion, and you're getting enough sleep, yeah, there's guys that say you can overtrain, but listen to your body, guys. Just don't be crazy. Have fun with it. You know, if you're not having fun with it, you shouldn't be doing it. You know, you should be just doing cardio, I guess. But I have a lot of fun with it. Right here is some rack pulls that I started throwing back in my programming as well. I know you're seeing a lot of pulling movements, but today obviously I felt some energy, so here I am, you know. But these are awesome. These, in my opinion, are pretty similar to, or at least I switch back and forth between these and something like seal rows. If you guys haven't seen them, Berto Nunez turned me on to them and seeing his videos, and they're just awesome. It's like the same thing. You're just over a bench on the opposite way as from these, and you have some dumbbells in your hands, or you can do it with a barbell and just pull the bar to your chest just as you're doing here. It's kind of a similar motion, but it's going to hit your upper back, and I feel like that's one of my weaknesses, so I'm trying to do a lot more work that's going to emphasize my upper back. So the last movement that I had on here, every leg day or every squat or deadlift day, I am throwing in abs, and I really like this movement a lot. It's just toes to bar. There's different names for it, but what I really recommend, I was talking to Kate about this the other day, is I feel like it's going to hit your abs more if you're getting your ass up in the air. You can see when I'm doing these, I'm not just bringing my legs up, I'm bringing the whole trunk of my body up, and I'm touching that bar. When I come down, I'm taking out the momentum, I'm kind of stopping myself, and I'm stretching just a little bit, just enough to reset, kind of as you would when you're doing a deadlift. You stop and reset, and then you do each rep. That's kind of how I'm doing it here. So I have everything tensed, but it's still at the same time at the bottom of the movement, I am resetting just enough to hit those extra reps. And so on here, I usually do, at the end of the workout, 5 sets of around 15 reps of these. And if you guys have a chance, I really recommend, if your gym doesn't have these, my gym doesn't, so I ordered them. I carry these in my workout bag, where I'm able to, I feel like it puts a lot less stress on my wrists. I mean, especially after a deadlift day, my grip is just shot, so that's why these are nice. So just straightforward, guys. That was the workout. Nothing too fancy. I hope that you guys liked it. Shout out to Legends of Aesthetics. Badass shirt. Chris Lovato and Matt Ogus. Great videos. Check out their channel. I know I'm just a small guy, but they are putting out good content, and I highly recommend them. So check out their channel in the link below if you don't already know about them, and that's where you can pick up a shirt like that, and you can also learn some good info. So please comment, like, and subscribe, and we will see you on the next video. Appreciate it, guys. Have a good one.